Yes, yes, for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, yes, 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 yes. Here we go for each and every one of you. Looky here, looky here, looky here. Holy gaboozes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show today. Mainstream for all of you. And I will say it's going to be very, very, very vigilant. Yes, 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 yes. On this stream, I'm going to do a couple things. One is putting the seasoning on here for you. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Let's put the seasoning on here for you to see. Hopefully you can see it. If you can't see it, well, you're going to have to get your glasses. I'm going to put it over here for all of you to see a little bit before I even start this stream up. And for all of you, yes, 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 yes. Let's start a little bit of action out here. Good to see AM in the chat room. Boom, boom, boom. In the chat room also. Yes, Scratch. First one in the chat room. Good to see Scratch. And also Joseph, Reaper Crew. Yes, yes. Louie. All of you watching today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do an array, yes, an array of things on this stream that you're watching currently. I will be doing salmon. Not only would I be doing salmon on this stream, we're going to put an array. Boom. 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 We're going to put an array of whiskeys on this stream, yes. But before I drink whiskey, my hydration on this stream will be Estrella Jalisco. Yes, yes. Yesterday, all my girlfriends drank all my Spaniard beer, which I was going to drink today. You know what? I hope they wake up with a little bit of too much wop. Over here, yes, Four Roses. We're going to use this one. This is going to be one of the recipes. Also, another recipe we did open up recently. Yes, Yellow Label, Barrel Strength. Here's another one. Yes, and as you see, 3 different recipes. I could put more recipes, but I'm not trying to get trashed. And not only do I not get trashed on the streams, I just don't get trashed. We also have something else that we're going to be putting on the stream. And let me show you exactly what I'm going to show you. Yes. Do me a favor, chat room, if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Here we go for all of you. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, I will be doing this also. Yes, I will be doing this also. It's a seafood medley. Yes, seafood medley, which, well, I already have this already ready for all of you. Seafood medley. Yes. You're going to see how I season this. And for some of you that do not know, I'll just say this right now. We're going to be popping this open because I want to pop it open early. Shout out to all of you. It is currently, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? When number one. It is currently 6:30 p.m. here in the USA. If you're watching the Winter's Games, the Winter Olympics. Yes, the USA today, ladies. Shout out to all the ladies, the females. The women hockey team beat, I believe, one of the teams, and I think the women hockey are going to go all the way and get number 1 this year on the gold. When it comes to men hockey will be Thursday for the USA, and tomorrow we'll start some games. I believe Wednesday we'll start some games for hockey. But anyways, the point of the matter is, let's give it a little pop. Shout out to all of you. Hit that like button if you haven't. Yes, let's get those likes up. Let's start off the stream with a little bit of Estrella Jalisco. You already know how I like to hold it, yes? Moderators. I like to hold it like that. And if you don't know, well, go like this. Boom, 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 boom. And you just put it right here. Bang, bang. Here we go. That's how I like to drink it. It just tastes so different when you hold it like that. Try it. Next time you eat Chinese food, eat your Chinese food with plastic fork and then have your silverware. Which one tastes better? Same thing goes with the fingers. If you're holding your drink with 2 fingers, 3 fingers, or a whole finger, it makes a difference. And if you don't believe it, give it a shot. It gives you a slight rush. A rush of excitement around your head. So refreshing. Almost feels like I just took this out of the factory. Shout out to all the Mexicans. Anyways, on the stream, we're going to be cutting. We're going to be seasoning. Honestly, yesterday, one thing I'm going to say about this seasoning is great. Really good. The company is called Spanglish. Spanglish Asadero, I believe. And this is the carne asada. I used this one yesterday, but you can also use this for your seafood. For each and every one of you, one thing that my meat lacked yesterday, which I fixed, wasn't just the seasoning, it lacked a little bit of salt. I added some salt and it was perfect. It was literally medium rare. It was perfect. And yesterday was a hell of a Super Bowl, hell of a stream. Also on the stream, to add to this, because it needs a little bit of salt. I'm gonna say every company is different. I will be using a little bit of this Kinder, as it does have salt in it, just to give it a little bit of punch. Also, there's a couple other things that I want to show you guys, because I know many of you don't know. So I'm going to show you a couple things that you don't know. First off, here's our beautiful fish. Yes. Here's our beautiful fish. This is Wesley Farms, and I did buy Wesley Farms water. But today on the stream, if I need to go and drink water, it will be from Publix. Purified water from Publix is great. Don't drink the Dasani, because the Dasani is straight dookie. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Do me a favor, hit that like button. We only have 9 likes. 30 something people watching in 6 minutes. You guys are awesome. First thing you need, you're going to need a knife. Okay, get a good knife. A good knife is what you need. Put that there. You're going to need some thongs. All right, some thongs. You're going to see why you need the thongs. Also, the beautiful salmon. Again, this is Wesley. Yes, this is Wesley Farms. It's a big one. It's a big one, big one. Yes. It's a big one, big juicy one. I did pick this one out. And you're probably wondering, why the hell are you having some fish? I'm going to say, this is one of the things that I don't tend to have often. All right. I will say for all of you, when it comes to salmon, I have to want it. Fish, I'll have to want it, you know? So I've been eating a lot of meat recently. I ate horrible last week, and I want to go back into the rhythm of eating good. One thing that fish has is that fatty acid, like AM said, great vitamins. And also, not only does it have good vitamins, you can have it the next day, and it's just going to be fantastic. But here's one dilemma when it comes to fish. When it comes to fish, we're all going to say it's a little bit fishy. A little bit fishy. And for you to tune down that fishiness to the perfect portion of saltiness, fishiness, and a little bit of just the ingredients that you put, you need to make sure to cook this on the barbecue. If you don't cook it on the barbecue, you might have still that fishy texture in the oven. And sometimes it's not too appetizing. And sometimes that's why you put lime or lemon there, huh? You put lime or lemon. Yes. Lime or lemon is sometimes what it is. The point of the matter is, we're going to be putting a good amount of seasoning on here. Another thing also I will say, I know many of you don't know this, but I'm just gonna turn this around real quick. When it comes to the fish, I like to pick out the fish that has the skin. Now, there's a reason why I get the one that has skin always. There's skinless ones too. But there's a reason why I get the one with the skin, and there's going to be also for you. The reason why I get the one with the skin is because it keeps your fish together. If you don't know, fish is not really that easy to cook, because it falls apart real easy. Yes, all of you could probably cook fish, but to keep it intact, it's a little bit of an issue. And sometimes I'm going to say it's better. Sometimes it's better to know this before cooking fish. Always buy fish that has skin on. That way your fish doesn't fall apart. For all of you watching, yes. I'm going to give you the easiest recipe here on the stream. But you have to watch. Yes. Ken, I see you, Ken. April Neal, thank you so much for being here. Moderators, thank you so much. Remember, moderators, my chat room could say whatever they want to. But you already know, you have the power. You have the power to do whatever it is. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Man, that Super Bowl yesterday was straight dookie, wasn't it? I liked it better without sound. Gotta be honest. Yesterday I was watching and I had the Super Bowl halftime show without sound. I put it on because I know Spanish. Poco bueno, moco bueno. I didn't understand what kind of Spanish that was. I didn't understand what Spanish that was. It wasn't the Spanish I don't know that Spanish. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans. Here we go, drink sip. All right, let's start doing this. And for some of you, this is not going to be easy. I don't like fishy oils to fall on my goddamn shirt. And I also don't like fishy oils to fall anywhere close to me. So here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's start cutting this open. Man, how many of you saw the Bad Bunny? He wasn't too bad yesterday, was he? He didn't do too many crazy things. No, he didn't. Good Bunny. Good Bunny. All right, let's do this. Shing! Yes, yes. All right, you're gonna need. Here's something also. You're gonna need one of these fences. You're gonna see what I'm gonna show you now. Let's start moving everything. Start moving everything like a doozy it is. Yes, yes. Oof, we gotta be careful with this. How the hell do I open this? Uh-oh, peacock. Uh-oh, peacock. How the hell do I open this? This should be easy. Uh-oh, peacock. Uh-oh. All right, let's figure out how to open this. And let's move this. So you're going to need this. You will need this. Shout out to all of you. Okay, to make your life easier, do this. Okay, buy yourself one if you have one. Use it. Okay, this is gonna separate the barbecue from it's gonna separate the barbecue grill from what you're doing. And usually, I like to use it for my wings. Yes, yes. Here we go. Let's pop this open and let's get this going. But let me figure out how to open this. Woof, it just opened up easy. Look at this. Wow. It just opened up easy. It's like again, shout out to all of you. You guys know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, you're going to see right now when I put that fish in your face. Here we go. Woo! All right, for all of you, watch and learn. All right, first thing you want to know is, do you have scales on this side? Sometimes there is scales. Be careful. Okay, make sure to clean it up as much as you can. Sometimes you will find some scales. Take those off on this. You're probably wondering, what do you mean? What you mean, man? What you mean? How can there be scales on the side? This was in a bag in transportation, and sometimes the scales do get to this part of the fish. So you need to check it. All right, check it, check it, check it. Yes, shout out to all of you. By the way, we're gonna start drinking some. We're gonna start drinking some whiskey. But this is the hardest part of the stream right now. All right, let's focus on this. Have some focus. You're gonna cut this in pieces. Now, there's a way to cut this. I'm gonna tell you exactly how to cut this. First off, let's get this straight. Shout out to all of you. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you like what you see. But we're gonna have to cut this. So, cheers, all of you. Let's start cutting this. So here's an example of what you should do if you need to cut this at home. I'm on the stream, so it's a little bit different for me to cut this than not on the stream. Okay, you see this one little rough little line? Usually there's a little small little line. To make this perfect, you can cut this right over here, boom, and you could just cut it to make your slices. That's my suggestion for some of you to make your life a little bit easier. Okay, you see? Okay, so you see the whole fish, but you see there's going to be a little bit over here, yes, a little bit over here that you can officially, boom, you can put over here and make it perfect. So for some of you, you could do that if you want to. All right, you don't have to, and I'm not going to be doing it because it's too much work for me. And I got to move, I got to make it perfect, bang. If I don't make it perfect, bang. So I got to cut out my pieces. And let me figure out how we're going to cut my pieces. First, I need to get a little bit of scales. I'm not too fond of scales. You can eat the scales. I'm not too fond of scales. Here we go. Let's start cutting this. That was the hardest part of the whole stream. For some of you that do not know, why do I show you the salmon skin? Why am I showing you the salmon skin? Because this is a make or break for you. All right? Shout out to the chat room. Chat room, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. You know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, Reaper Crew, I show you the best recipes. And I also show you the best process of doing something simple. Anyways, let's go back to this. Salmon, if you don't buy with the skin, you risk yourself from messing up the whole salmon or your whole dinner. Oh, got a little bit of scale, a little bit of a scale here. Anyways, the point of the matter is, this is what we're gonna do. Son of a gun! Here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. Cheers, all of you. You're gonna oil up the skin. Shout out to the chat room. Shout out to the chat room. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Be part of the poll. You're gonna oil up the skin. You need to oil up the skin. All right. You guys already know one of the main things. Oil up your son of a gun skin. Chat room. Let's drink the rest of this. Now that you know, now you know. Let's flip this. Beautiful. Let's flip this. Beauty. Let's flip this. Beauty. And let's flip this. This is art. Beautiful, right? Again, oil the damn skin. Let's flip that. How many pieces do I have? I'm gonna eat 2 pieces today, 2 pieces maybe tomorrow, and 2 pieces maybe I give it away. Point of the matter is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't there a song like that? Anyways, enough of the foolery. Cheers to the chat room. Yes. Hit that like button. RC says I need to slap some. Yeah, do you mind? You slap this right now. You slap this meal that I'm doing, and it's over. You got no meal. This will blow up like your girlfriend's. Anyways, here we go. All we're gonna do is we're gonna be seasoning this beautifully, but I prefer some of you use your finger. Okay, use your finger, oil it up. Oil that. Pinch up. All right, don't slap it. If you slap it, it's like your girlfriend blowing up after Taco Bell, all right? Don't slap it. It's going to go everywhere. Shout out to the ladies in the chat room. Ladies, don't let your boyfriend take you to Taco Bell. When they ask you, ladies, and you always say every day, I don't know. When they ask you, ladies, they ask you, what do you want to eat today? And you say, I don't know. Every time you say, I don't know. Ladies, here we go. Just say salmon. Every day. Just say salmon every day. Cheers, all of you. Hit that like button. We're going to be doing the seasoning. All right, but before we do this seasoning, we need to put this. One thing that this seasoning lacks is salt. There's almost no salt on this. I do know that it says it has salt, but it doesn't, honestly. It says it has sea salt, man. I don't know what kind of sea salt they be using in this company, but it ain't no salt I taste at all yesterday. And to me, you just have to add salt. That's all you need to do. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's add this first. Ooh, nice. Ooh, real nice. Ooh, real nice. Oof. Real nice. Oof. Wow, what a good job. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, yes. So this is going to be the first thing you're dropping in this son of a gun. Shout out to all of you. Now you're going to go heavy. This is where you go heavy. Okay? You go real heavy with this. You're going to go so heavy, it's like wiping your ass like 10 times and still saying, shit. Go heavy. Go hard. Keep on doing it. Here we go. This is where it gets good. Now this is real. It's gonna be nice. Shout out to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're using the bathroom and you had to wipe 30 times and you still see shit, there's something wrong with you. God, that looks good. Go hard, go heavy. Go hard and heavy. Any little piece that you see that is missing, go for it. All right, everything's looking nice, nice, dandy, nice. Make sure don't lose any piece, man. You do it. Oof, oof. There we go. How beautiful. Yes, beauty, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's as simple as this. You don't need to season the skin. All right, the skin is placed there. The bottom is placed there so that you don't lose. Okay, you don't lose any of this. It doesn't fall apart. You're not going to have any issues. The olive oil is looking good. Everything's good on this stream. But we are missing something on this stream, aren't we? Yes, 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 yes. We're missing one of the main courses that I want to show you. Before I do one of the other main courses, I want to say this is looking mighty fine. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you like what you see. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Yes, yes. I'm going to start to drink whiskey. Yes, I'm going to start to drink whiskey. Cheers, all of you. And yes, I will be making asparagus with this. Yes, yes. Asparagus. Yes, yes. Whoever said that in the chat room, you're right, you're right, you're right. Yes, 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 yes. Cheers, all of you. Real nice, real beautiful. Now that I kick that up, we got to take the beer out. Let's take the beer out. Oof. Shout out to all of you watching. You guys are awesome. Ooh, my beer is a little bit frozen. Yes, yes. But we're not going to be drinking. We're not going to be drinking the beer just yet. We're going straight for the throat. We're going straight for the throat. We're going to make sure that this whiskey goes straight to the dome. We're going to make sure this whiskey goes straight to the dome. Several of you guys were singing here, yes. Okay, I got to figure out how to position myself on this stream so it looks beautiful. I want to make sure that anybody that comes in here sees a beautiful stream. So how we position ourselves? Maybe, that's it, man, yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. All right, for all of you, you ready to see? Oof. Bing bang. Bing bang. You ready to see? Did I position myself good? I don't know. I'm going to say for all of you, today, no super chance so far. That means maybe you guys don't like salmon. You don't like fish. You don't like fishy fish. You're so sick and tired of fish because your last girlfriend. She knows all the men. Here we go. Yes. Okay, I'm going to drink some whiskey. Ain't no way I'm not going to drink whiskey. But how are we going to do this? I got to position this somehow so it looks good. And I want to make sure that you guys can see this too. You know what? Well, not that bad. All right, so for all of you, I'm going to show you exactly what I have here. Yes, this is seafood medley. Now, there's very special things you could do with it. You could do a bunch of stuff with this. You could put basil. You could put basil on here. Olive oil. You could put a bunch of different things on here. You could do your own marinade. You could do maybe really there's over 1,000 different things you could do. Matter of fact, there's over 2,000 different things you could do with this. But I want to give you the simplest thing possible. And if you don't know, when you go to McDonald's or order McDonald's, shout out to all of you that order McDonald's. If you order McDonald's, you're picking the easiest meal to be prepped for you. And you kind of want to do that when you're cooking. By the way, we got to drink some whiskey, man. This is a whiskey channel. We don't just drink beer. We don't just drink goddamn beer. I don't know how many people think we just drink beer. We don't just drink beer. So for all of you, here we go. Let me show you what's inside. Before I show you what's inside this son of a gun, before I show you what's inside of this son of a gun, let's put this a little bit. Oof. Where's my... We're going to drink some whiskey. On the stream, let me start off with some whiskey. Yes. 4 Roses single barrel. Who the hell's screaming like a Mexican dude out of a damn Camaro? You hear that? Let's do it for the algorithm. Shout out to all of you. Let's do it for the algorithm. Cheers to the chat room. Did you guys hear that? Sound like if somebody was driving a Camaro and the Mexican dude was out the window screaming, all right. Anyways, here we go. Cheers, all of you. You heard that, didn't you? Cheers, all of you. Let's drink up. Goddamn, this stinks. This smells like goddamn. This smells like a dirty female. Holy crap. Gentlemen, I don't think we smell like this. This is crazy sauce. Okay, what this has is squid. It has everything. God dang, this is fishy as hell. Ah, real fishy. Woo! Uh-uh. You like that? You like that? You like that? Ah, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Okay, this I had to wash my hands. It's like I just tuned into. Oh man, I forgot to put. You know what? I need to go back inside. I need to put a. Damn. I need to put a thing on my. Whoa, this is frozen. I need to put a thing on my seat. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys like the shirt. But man, oh man. Woo. Oh, this feels so much better. All right, for all of you, we're just going to move this around. Hopefully, you guys can see. I don't think you can see. So, what I'm going to do is, since you guys can't see, I'm going to position myself so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And for my chat room, do me a favor. We have to get to 100 likes on the stream. If I don't, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm just joking. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. That is goddamn good. Let's start moving this. I want to make sure that you guys can see. Okay, so let's position ourselves over here. No super chance today so far. What a. It's crazy. Everybody lost their money yesterday on the game. Here we go. Let's put this over here in front. Oof. All right, so we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna do this really nice. But I'm gonna also say for some of you, you can mess this up real easy. Everything you can mess up. Like there's some things that I tell you can't mess it up, even if you're a donkey duck, or a monkey head. We're gonna be using the same thing, yes. But here's the catch. Here's the catch. Here's a catch. You can add a little bit of beer on this one, which I'm gonna add just a tad bit, just a little bit of beer. Okay, here's a different catch. You do not want to put beer in your salmon. Do not put beer in your salmon. You could put beer on here, no problem. But the difference in this to that is a completely different, right? Completely different, right? So you're gonna see. Before anything, we're gonna move this out of the way. You guys already see what we're doing. First things first. Leave a little bit of that watery, salty, watery, fishy thing that you have, just a tad bit. You don't have to drain it out the most you can, but leave a little bit, yes. Remember, you're going to put it on the barbecue. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of this, yes. You guys awesome in the chat room? Here we go. Oof, look at that. Oof. If you're doing pasta, pasta is going to be a little bit different. You could do it inside. I don't suggest you to do what I'm doing if you're doing pasta, unless you're planning on adding it to your pasta. You can do it that way, but this is going to be just for some of you, universal for some of you. Yes, if you have a barbecue, charcoal grill. If you don't have a charcoal grill, it's not going to be the same. All right, it's not going to be the same. All right, first things first, we're going to pop this open. By the way, let's drink that whiskey. Cheers, all of you. One little sip of this is all I need, baby. Cheers, all of you. You already know how I hold it. You know how I hold it. This over here and this over here, clinking it. It just tastes different. Try it out when you get home. Try it out. You know what it tastes like when you're doing that? It tastes like a ghost is just holding your goddamn beer. You're not using your hand. That's what it tastes like. Let me do it one more time. Cheers to everybody in the chat room. Good to see retired in the chat room. Stay frosty, my friends. Here we go. It just feels like there's literally somebody holding. I got a slave out here, a ghost slave holding it for me. That's what it feels like, man. Anyways, for all of you, we're going to do the same seasoning. Only difference, like I told you, only difference is we will not, let me say this again, beautiful. We will not be putting beer for my other salmon. And for some of you, there we go. Just because I said kind or salad don't mean anything, all right? Here we go. Oof. Look at that. Damn. Good loving. Good loving. All right, for all of you. There you go. You guys are probably wondering why I bought this. BJ's. BJ, have a BJ's card. I get unlimited special BJ's deals. So for some of you that don't know what BJ's is, well, look it up on Google. Look it up on Google. Shout out to all the BJ's members that get them BJ's discounts. Holy Lord, that's a hell of a saying to say, right? Hell of a saying to say. Okay, anyways, now that we did that, I kind of want to prepare myself for the next fire on this stream. And the next fire on the stream is going to be me comparing a couple whiskeys that maybe you have already seen. Currently, we drank this one. This one is OBSF. And the proofing on this one is very high. Can't even tell you because I don't even care how high it is. High proof, single barrel, barrel proof, barrel strength. It's the first one we had. And now we're just gonna, by the way, here we go. You see this? Watch. You thought I was gonna do that. I am gonna do it. But wait a minute. Clink clock. We're just gonna move this around. We might need to put a little bit more. But I doubtfully think that we're going to have to put a bunch. Again, this has. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, got a little bit of that octi. Got a little bit of that oyster. Got a little bit of that shrimp. Got a little bit of that, look at that, calamari. Got a little bit of that scallop. Yes, this has everything. This has everything. Oh, yes. Look at that squiddy. Little squiddy. Oh, look at little squiddy. Start moving this around. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yes. Is this straight dookie? No. Far from it. Far from it. Far away. This is looking beautiful. You know, so all of you that like to sit down and work. Okay, so I'm just gonna rim it one more time. Good little rimming, all right? Shout out to all of you that rim it up. Just one little rim. Little rimmer, yeah. Make sure that rim that little shrimp right there, yeah. It's good. Looks dandy. Looks dandy. No more with the other one. And now, main ingredients. All right, main ingredients. Not gonna put a lot. Don't put a lot. Don't put a lot. It looks good. Don't put a lot of beer. Have common sense, my friends. If you had more, you would put. If you had more of this, you would put. But this is good enough. Okay, so now officially, shout out to all the witches out there that use them big rooms. Oh man, forget them witches, man. Forget them witches. I don't like witches. Not too much of a fan. Anyways, cheers all of you. Let's do the battle here, right? And in honor of all of you watching, I'm just going to put this here so that you have an idea when you walk in the stream. You know what the hell I'm using. All right. Hope you guys enjoy. Yes. Hope you like. Hope you like. I'll put this over here. Oof. Oof. All right. Roll of you. Let's go try out some of these whiskeys. By the way, the barbecue's on. Barbecue's on. And salmon should be quick, but I need that salmon to get nice and filled up with that seasoning. I also want this. I want this to soak in a little bit, just a little bit. All right. So for all of you, again, for each and every one of you that are new here that haven't been watching, we're only 50 minutes in. 50 minutes in. 50 minutes in. 50 likes. Hit that like button. 50 likes. And I'm going to say this. We're going to be reviewing some whiskey. Which one's going to win? We're going to see. Anyways, now you saw that. I'm going to take that on stream. I will be putting up I'm going to put up top floor up against a random. This is a rando. I just picked a random one. OBS. This is OBSQ. This is a recipe. This recipe supposedly has, let me see, recipe has floral, spicy, and it's medium body. That's what it says. So I do plan on thinking that there's going to be just almost like perfumey, right? Perfumey, a little bit, what does it say, spicy? Does it say spicy? A spicy, floral, and medium. So no fruits on here that I suspect. No fruits. Rye spice. A little bit of floral action, which is almost is going to smell perfumey. And what other notes can we say that we could find? Rye spice, right? Brown sugar, I'm guessing, caramel, but I forgot. I don't remember. We're going to see. But one of the main things is going to be like a little bit of spice. So there's probably going to be pepper, maybe nutmeg. There might be Cunnings, nutmeg. What is the one? Herbal. It could be herbal. I don't know. We're gonna see. Cheers, to all of you, to know what it is to use Cummings in your soup. Here we go. Let's pour it up. If you want to know how to spell Cummings, Cumin. It's a little bit of a powder that you can use in your food. I tend to use Cummins in smoked meat. Yes. Anyways, here we go. We're about to be coming here. Anyways, channel all of you, hit that like button. I'm just gonna say, it's exactly what I said. Rice spice, a ton of rice spice on the rip, and herbal, almost herbal, floral to the dome. Anyways, now I said to the dome. Let's take this to the dome. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. Let's drink this son of a bitch up. You can't be. Oh my God. The amount of there's a spicy rice spice. It blows up in your mouth. That's what she said. And there's almost like a minty kind of aspect to it. It's so good. It doesn't have brown sugar like I was saying, but it does have a nice beautiful caramel that makes it perfect and makes it stand out with the rice spice. It's honestly very beautiful. I'm gonna start my asparagus inside. All I have to do is, literally all I have to do is, I put a little bit of oil. I already have it prepped. My asparagus, I already have it prepped. Put a little bit of olive oil, and that's about all I have to do. I put a little bit of salt and pepper. My mouth is watering thinking about it. Put a little bit of salt and pepper, olive oil, and that's it. But I already put the salt and pepper. So I'm going to be starting up my asparagus. Yes, I like asparagus. Only thing I don't like about asparagus, my piss starts stinking. That asparagus makes some stinky ass piss, man. By the way, can I show you guys my shirt? You like that? You like that? Yes, you like that. Anyways, for all of you, hope you guys are enjoying the shirt. Hopefully you're enjoying the time here. Good to see Jesse. Good to see Neil Boz. Michael. Good to see Michael. Good to see Doomy Hoop. Good to see Doomy Hoop in the chat room. In the chat room, if you're commenting down below right now, I'm going to say hello to you. I'm giving you guys 5 seconds of my time. 5 seconds of my time. Tim Simpson. Good to see Tim Simpson in the chat room. Yeah, it's good to see Tim Simpson in the chat room. RC. Good to see RC. Yes, I haven't even. I remember last time I played with a Tour RC. RC cars back in the days were big boy status. Bradley. Good to see Bradley. All I know about Bradley is all the Bradleys I know have horses. Yes, good to see Alicia Cruz. Good to see Alicia Cruz. Alicia, I'm going to say this. Don't use baby wipes, Alicia. It's going to stink. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all ladies. John C. Good to see John C. in the building, yes. Jesse in the building, in the chat room. For all of you, I'm going to say this. Ladies, don't use baby wipes. It's going to stink. Here we go, drink this up. Ah, Eric in the chat room. Eric. Good to see Eric in the chat room. Gregory. Gregory says he's from Indianapolis. He enjoys the channel. Thank you so much. Gregory, I stream every day, even if my butthole's hurting. Shout out to Taco Bell. By the way, I just say that to say it. My ass does never hurts. Over here in the chat room, Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. April Neal. That's your 5 seconds. If you want to get through to me, you know how to get through to me. All you have to say is something dirty in the super chat, and I'll read it. That's all you had to do. And I'll read it. I'll give you a shout out. On the stream, I don't beg for money, ever. I never beg for money. But I always let you know that there is a button that you can send super chats on this stream and every stream. Just like when you go to church. Unfortunately, when you go to church, you're pressured. You're pressured when you go to church. I hope none of my ranchers have that pressure. When you go to church, man, you get pressured. Woo, boy. They pass out that basket, and once they pass, everybody looking at you. Everybody looking at you. That's why when I used to go to church, I would go like that. Just put it in there. Pass it. Put it in there. That's it. Just pass it. Get that out. Get that cat out of the bag. You know what they say? You know what they say? You can't put the cat back in the bag. Shout out to Kitchen K. Let's drink a sip. Shout out to Madame in the chat room. Madame. You know, all the ladies show up when it comes to seafood. I don't know what it is, ladies. All you ladies show up when it comes to seafood. Why you ladies show up when it comes to seafood? One of the best parts of this stream currently was, one of the best parts, shout out to the ladies, but one of the best parts on this stream was when I was cutting. I was cutting goddamn salmon. Shame on them. Madame says, shame on them. Anyway, shout out to the ladies. I was cutting this salmon earlier. This salmon is so beautiful. It was ugly when I opened it up, real ugly. I adopted this salmon about a year ago, and I've had it in my pond for about a year, and today I decided to eat it up. But you have to go rewatch to see how I took it out of my pond and I decided to gut it up. I did it on the stream. I gutted it up. I flipped it over. I bended it like a lawn chair. And, well, I said goodbye. His name was Freddie. Yes, his name was Freddie. My salmon. Anyways, some of you ladies missed that part. It's okay. Maybe sometime this year in 2026, I get inspired to do a fish again. And I'll adopt another fish. What fish will I adopt next? I tell you what. I'll never adopt what is it called? I can't even say it. I'll never adopt. It's not even my vocabulary. Tilapia. Ladies, also goes for you gentlemen. Gentlemen, if you eat tilapia, your booty gonna stink, my friend. And not only does your booty probably stink, my friend, ladies are not gonna want to give you that BJ special. They're not gonna want to give you that BJ special because you're gonna smell like straight dookie. All right. Now, for the ladies, I'm going to say for the ladies, codfish is disgusting. If you buy codfish or you eat catfish, I can guarantee you there's a reason why you don't have a boyfriend. It's most likely it's because you're really stinky. And for all of you watching, yes, if you're living the dream, if you're living the dream canon, one thing you want to do is have good hygiene. The last thing any of you want to have is greasies, right? Crazies every day. Don't eat hot dogs every day. You're going to smell like a hot dog. Shout out to Neil Boz. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. Cheers, all of you. If you ever meet a woman that doesn't know how to cook, you leave her, all right? Never be the only person in a relationship that knows how to cook. This goes for all of you. All right? I'm not here to give dating advice, but I'm going to say, my man, if there's an apocalypse and you can't cook because you're defending the house, all right? Who going to cook for you? Point of matter is, we're going to be drinking this top floor. If there's anybody that would want to recommend this to, will be all the ladies and the men that are new into whiskey. This is Benchmark Top Floor. I've been talking about this ever since it came out. I only show you things that you can buy. I only show you things that somebody says over here, crystal meth. God, crystal meth in the chat room says, eat it. Man, last time I saw the Discovery Channel talking about crystal meth, some dude's arm was like falling off. How the hell can you do something so deep and dark? Look, if they tell me that, my arm's gonna fall off by eating seafood, I won't eat it every day. I just won't eat it every day, 2 times a year. Anyways, this is beautiful. I'm gonna put this up against a different one, but I wanted to show you that one, yeah. We're gonna put this one on here. And you're probably wondering, why the hell you Reaper? Why are you showing so many whiskeys that look the same? They all look the same. They're all yellow in the face. They're like my ex-girlfriend's feet, yellow. Why are you showing me this? I'm showing you this because Four Roses is a very underrated company. And the reason why I'm saying it's underrated because there's actually people that they like Buffalo Trace. They like other companies. Four Roses isn't the top tier of the top tier. It is to me. It is a top 5. Top 5, yes, top 5 company out there. Distillers, you could say, that I love. There's just so many brands of whiskey. If you don't know the brands of whiskey, just don't buy it, okay? Don't buy it. Tune into this channel. I'll give you the best. I'll give you the best whiskeys that you can have with your food. Yesterday, I got pounded yesterday. I invited 3 girls over and I got fucking pounded. I got pounded so hard yesterday. Let me just say this. I was holding on to the rails. I got pounded so hard I was holding on to the rails. And I bruised myself. I got rug burned, basically. Shout out to the 3 ladies I invited. I don't know if you can see the bruise. Either way, I was doing it on the stairs. Gentlemen, I'm going to say this right now. Never invite 3 women over, all right? Never invite 3 women over. Shout out to all of you. My 3 ladies sometimes are too much. 3 Latinas are too much. Just keep it to 1. Keep it to 1. Keep it to 1. Latinas are way too spicy. Too spicy. You seen the halftime show? I rewatched the halftime show online. I was watching it with you guys, but I turned it off because I couldn't understand what Bad Bunny was saying. And I like Bad Bunny. I'm not gonna say I don't like him. I like him. He's a Puerto Rican. He's an American. We can say anybody in Puerto Rico is an American, right? I like him, but the problem is, I didn't understand what the hell was going on. I just saw girls, Latinas, stinky, spicy girls just shaking around. And I'm looking and I'm doing a stream. You saw me yesterday. I turned it on a little bit and I didn't even know what the hell I was listening to. What the hell is he saying? There was a bunch of Latinas. So, in honor of all the Latinas that were on the Super Bowl, here we go, baby. We're going to give the shout-outs to all the Latinas. All the Latinas that watch me. Argentina. I can't stand Argentina, but shout-outs to Argentina women. Shout out to all Argentinian, beautiful Argentinian women. Shout out to Brazil. Got a lot of people from Brazil watching. Colombia. Shout out to Colombia. Peru, Bolivia, Honduras, Ecuador. Yes. Huge shout out to the Mexican ladies that watch me. A huge shout out to the people in Hawaii, the big girls in Hawaii. Big tackle, they tackle me. I'm done. They tackle me. I'm done. Shout out to the Canadian ladies. We have some Canadian ladies that are watching us. Shout out to Canadian ladies. Shout out to the Russian ladies. Yes. Sluika. Shout out to the Russian ladies, German ladies. You know what it is with German ladies? There's something about them. They smell super musky. But shout out to the German ladies. Huge shout outs to the Italian ladies. Super skinny, super skinny. Eat a little bit, but I want to say the shout outs to the Italian ladies from Spain. From Spain, yes, España. Thank you so much for watching. For the men out here in England, you guys are awesome. We got a couple of ladies from England are watching us. Shout out to the USA, all my Americans, all my American ladies. Shout out to all of you. You already know what time it is. And if you don't know what time it is, it's time for me to take a sip. And for all of you, Poland, Poland. How many of you ladies from Poland? Poland girls are something. I dated a Polish girl, and she is, I'm going to say this, she was real dominant. Shout out to all of them. I'm going to say this, great genes of Polish people. Everyone drinks up. Let me see this. That is goddamn ridiculously good. That's ridiculously good. By the way, I have to give it to Brazil. Brazil need to relax. Brazil need to relax. All right. Ladies from Brazil locking in the bum. Ladies from Brazil locking in the bum. That's where that clip came from. Two girls, one cup. You ladies from Brazil, you need to relax. You need to relax. Ladies from Brazil, you're too forward. You're too forward. Ladies from Brazil, you're too forward. I don't know. I don't know. Let us have a little chase, a little. At least you're too forward, ladies from Brazil. Too forward. Too forward. It's a turnoff. Yeah, maybe you ladies have big booties. But it's a turnoff. It makes you think. It makes me feel like you have a huge, wide booty hole, like that. It's a turnoff. I'm not trying to say anything bad about the ladies from Brazil, but out of all of them, ladies from Brazil need to relax. Here we go. Cheers, all my Americans. Who's gonna win the Winter Olympics? Women's hockey, USA. Shout out to the USA. Let's drink us up. This is phenomenal. This is goddamn phenomenal. Let's put the whiskeys on here. Shout out to all of you. Amazing. I got a lot of people watching. For all of you watching, do me a favor. I'm going to eat this up now raw. Hit that like button. Let's go. Hit that like button if you haven't. I'm going to hit it raw too. That's what she said. Man, I got pounded last night, man. Gentlemen, I'm going to say this. Life isn't all about having sex. I wasn't talking about sex. Anyways, the point of the matter is, we got 3 beautiful 4 roses out here. Yeah, shout out to all my adults in the chat room. 3 beautiful 4 roses out here. There's one that just really sparks beauty, class, massive addiction. And I think the one that really does that is the one that's lowest, right? Louis, thank you so much. Hit that like button. Yes, Cannon. Hit that like button. Over here in the chat room. April says, I'm so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Man, I can't stand when people say, oh my God, your dog is so cute. There you go. Let's drink a sip. Channel to the channel. How many of you guys can't stand that? Gentlemen, let me know. Let me know. Oh my God, your dog is so cute. That's what they say. Can you stand that? I don't think you can. Simply says they got a brother that they say. Woo. Scary says it's somebody out there always says to their brother, oh my God, so cute. That's also annoying. If you have a sibling and they call your sibling cute and not you, well, it's just annoying, just straight up. Shout out to all of you, ladies. Men don't like compliments. Don't compliment men. It's not something that we like. If you're talking to a manly man, he don't like compliments. If it's not a man, you'll know. He says, thank you. If he says thank you, if he says thank you and he doesn't say nothing, he ain't manly enough for you. Yes, he is. Hit the like button. Let's drink this up. OBSF. Let's drink this up. OBSF. Wow. This is like a goddamn flying turd that just turned into a flower. Wow, that's insane. Yes, you heard it right. This is like a flying turd that turned into a flower. Yeah, it's ever happened to you? Ever happened to you? You're at the zoo and a monkey throws a turd. All of a sudden, the magic trick guy comes around the corner and says, "Whoa, hey!" And you have a flower in your hand. You're like, "Wait a minute. I could have sworn that monkey just threw some shit. I felt like it was cats and some shit. He just put it in my hand. No, 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 no. My name is Luigi. My name is Luigi." And then he's trying to do a magic trick. Now he's saying, "Hey, you owe me $5. What the hell? I didn't ask for this magic trick. What do you mean I owe you $5? $10 for the picture. What picture am I gonna take?" I remember one time long ago, I was in this. It was a place called Sawgrass. Shout out to Sawgrass Mall in Florida. And in Sawgrass, I'm just going to lay my hand here if you don't mind. By the way, watch of the day. Shout out to watch of the day. Rubik, you know what time it is? The mall that I went to is called Sawgrass. It's a beautiful, beautiful mall in Florida, South Florida. If you ever come to South Florida, go to that mall, Sawgrass. It's one of my, as a matter of fact, my number 2 favorite mall in the world. I've only been to so many malls, but that's my number 2 favorite mall in the world. In Sawgrass, I don't know if it's still there, but I'm sure it's still there. There's a place called Rainforest Cafe. And the place called Rainforest Cafe, it has a beautiful bar. It has a beautiful section for the kids. And it also has a beautiful section for you to eat. That is the main quarters of you eating with rainforest action. Anyways, one of you guys know, right? So one day I was with a couple of my girls. Went to the bar. And the guy has like 2 birds. Got one big old bird, another big old bird. This bird is talking, yapping up. Another bird is just beautiful, does not talking. And all of a sudden, he goes clear, he goes close, he goes, "Oh, pet the bird, pet the bird. Pet the bird. Take a photo, take a photo." One of the girls took a photo, right? And next thing you know what? He doesn't say nothing. And all of a sudden, photo boom, with their phone real quick. All of a sudden he goes, "Okay." He goes, "Okay, $5. $5. What? What do you mean $5, man? What are you talking about? Just by talking to you? No, she took a photo. That's $5. $5. What do you mean $5? So he had the birds to take photos, but he had his own camera. Little does he know that everybody in the mall has cameras nowadays. And that to me was absurd. He was telling me camera. I said, "Look, man, if you want those birds next to you for the next 10 minutes and forever, you don't even bother me anymore." And I told him straight up, I said, "Hey, don't ask me for $5 again. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. If I give you $5, this bird is going to be on my shoulder for the whole time I'm here. Is that, you concur?" "Oh, no, bueno. He said, Luigi goes, "No bueno. He just walked away. But sometimes there's men out here that they're trying to take advantage of you. Don't fall for the man, the young man, the older man. It don't matter how old they are. There's always people trying to take advantage. And for some of you, I do know that you guys are watching in Germany. In Germany, there's a thing in Germany. There's a lot of Africans from Nigeria or something like that. I don't know. I saw it online. And they're taking over a lot of Germany, and they're trying to scam people a lot. In France, there's a lot of also immigrants that are turning into going to France. You know what? They deserve it. France deserves it. They're getting scammed. There's a bunch of people out there scamming people in the walkways. No, they deserve it. But Germany, I don't know what to say. They both deserve it. You know what? They both deserve it. Yes, talking crap about USA, they both deserve it. What the hell am I talking about? Here we go. OBSF. I was gonna be nice guy. Anyways, here we go. Nice guys always worth to do. They finish last. Here we go. Let's drink this up. OBSF. This is really good. This is still has. I'm gonna say this. It still has a little bit of fruit. Still has a little bit of fruit. But the one thing that shines of this is it gives it a little bit more of a raw spice. This has a lot of fruit. This has almost no fruit. There's a difference. So one more bottle that I want to open up, but I don't think I'm going to open that. Look, I'm going to say this right now for all of you in the chat room. This is blasphemy out here. We haven't got a super chat on this stream. Not one super chat on the stream. We've gone undefeated with, on the main show, we've gone undefeated with super chats. We haven't got one super chat on this stream. You know what that means? I'm going to say this. Something's smelling fishy out here. That's what that means. Something's smelling really fishy out here. And for each and every one of you, I don't know what to say. Something's smelling really fishy. Is it this? Is it this? Is what's smelling fishy? I need to know, chat room. Is it my fish that's smelling fishy for you? Is this what is happening? Are we not getting super chats because something's smelling fishy out here? Frank Green, god damn, he saved the day. Frank Green, you saved the day. Tomorrow I would have had to go to a four-way line and sell some limes. So for you, Frank Green, we're undefeated. What does that mean? That means that it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. I'm going to say this. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks, okay? We're undefeated. All right, undefeated. That means if you're shooting that three-pointer, I'm making that three-pointer today. That's all it means. That's all it means. We got the W. Over here, another super chat. Another super chat. April Neal. Thank you so much, April Neal. $5 super chat. Over here, shout out to everyone who comments. Reaper. Over here, by the way, April's not my wifey. All right. Beard Viking, one of the bigger channels that's out here, he thinks April's my wifey. She says wifey all the time at the end. She's talking to her best friend in the chat room, all right? Her best friend in the chat room, two ranchers, they have turned into best friends. Point of the matter is, shout out to all of you. Lord heaven, up above, gotta thank you for this beautiful, beautiful meal today. Gotta thank you for this beautiful stream. And gotta thank you, Lord heaven up above, for letting the Reaper have these big balls. Without these big balls, you know what? I don't know if I would do some of the things I would do, would I? I don't know. You guys let me know. Would I go 180 miles per hour on my motorcycle? I don't know. You guys think I would? Would I allow 3 women to come into my house and pound me on a Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday? I don't know. You let me know. But we're undefeated, and that's what matters, okay? You guys are awesome. 66 likes in 80 minutes. 66 likes in 80 minutes. There's going to be a stream that I'm going to have. There's going to be a stream that I'm going to hire 5 hookers. I'm going to have them in back of me. I'm going to tell them to cut my hair. And then when I tell them to cut my hair, they're ready to cut my hair, touch it up. They're going to show everybody. And then I'm going to say, hey, just want to let you know, who the hell smells funny out here? And then they're all all the 5 hookers in back of me are going to say, I don't know, I'm short. Another one's going to say, oh no, you ain't say that about me. And then I'm going to say, somebody smells like fish, and it ain't the fish I'm cooking. And then they're all going to go crazy in back of me, and I'm going to kick them the hell out. I'm going to say, get the hell out of my house. Here's the $25 that here's the $25 that I gave. I was supposed to give you. What do you mean, $25? Anyways, shout out to all of you. Over here in the chat room, $2 super chat. By the way, I'm just joking. You know what? Hookers are disgusting. Hookers are disgusting. If you win $1 million, never spend money on hookers and blow. Okay, there's a dude online that has a meme like that. Never do that, okay? That's disgusting. Over here, $2 super chat. What you gotta do is spend money on coffee, woo-wee, and food and whiskey. Yes, food and whiskey, a little bit of beer. Over here, April Neal, $2 super chat. How dare you cheat on me with 3 women? April Neal said no. She's in her own. She's her own. I don't know what life she's living. She's living some crazy life in Texas. Living some crazy life in Texas. Over here, Neil Boz, the horny one in the chat room, just showed up. If you haven't seen Neil Boz, man, that man is so horny. He horny as hell. Anyways, for all of you, chat room, here we go. There's a song called Me So Horny, and it's a good song. Jay Cruising, top floor, let's do this. Top floor, let's do this. Shout out to all of you. Look, if Neil Boz send, I'm gonna say this, if Neil Boz sends a super chat, I'll take off my clothes right now. I'll take off all my clothes right now if Neil Boz super chats. That'll be crazy. The horniest dude on YouTube about the goddamn super chat me, that's insane. He doesn't even use the blue pill. Here we go. Top floor. What do I have to say about top floor? Let me just say this before anything. I need to move this. One time. That's beautiful. Okay. Fire it up, Reaps. Louis, thank you so much. If this falls, I'm cooked. Bond says I'm super horny. By the way, he says in the chat room, he says, no thanks to any man that wants him. Gentlemen, Neil Boz, he's not into men. He says, no thanks for any man that wants him. Anyways, benchmark, top floor, chat room. Be part of the chat room. If you haven't, be part of the chat room. You never know what's going to be coming out of that chocolate box, yeah? Wait a minute. Time out. In the 90s, can somebody tell me what it is? Wonder Ball, yeah. You never know what's going to come out of that Wonder Ball. They used to sell chocolate. It was like this. Big chocolate. And back in the days, they would say, you never know what's going to come in that Wonder Ball. Everybody would wonder what the hell's going to come out of it. I remember when I was in the 90s, I opened a Wonder Ball. There was a piece of goddamn freaking, it was like a fortune cookie, like a cookie thing. And I remember I said something so stupid. I said, I'm never buying this damn thing again. Shout out to Godiva. Godiva's good chocolate. Chat room, do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't. It's so good. Over here, somebody says, Jay Cruz says, Reaper Cock, LOL, Reaper Cock. Damn, what does that mean? Over here, somebody in the chat room says, who's voting for tilapia? Anybody? Yeah. I need to know, who said that? Peyton, I need to know, who the hell is voting for tilapia in the chat room? If you're voting for tilapia in the chat room, okay, we have 222 votes. Let me say this. If you're voting for tilapia in the chat room, you are certified broke. I'm going to say this. If you're voting for tilapia, you're certified broke and stinky. Those two things go together. Stinky and broke. You're certified stinky and broke. If you're cooked, if you clicked tilapia in the chat room, you're certified, 100% certified. Like you got your certificate the day you were born. Certified stanky and broke. And I'm gonna say this: you guys are amazing. Let's drink this up. This is so good. This is insanely good. I can't even tell you. This might even take out one of our Four Roses. All to say, that's a $15 bottle. Uh, that's a $15. That's a 15. This is a $15 bottle. Benchmark top floor. Now it's a hard bottle to find. RC voted tilapia for Congress. RC, man. There's a reason why they use old teeth when they go down on you, RC, is because she wants to make sure that you never ask for it again. There's a thing for women. Gentlemen, there's a thing with women. If they don't want to do something, they do something nasty. They do something nasty. They do something real bad. Gentlemen, take note. They do something real bad. I'm going to say this. I think that this Four Roses is actually worse than this one. We're going to see. We're going to see. Women, if they don't want to do something, they're going to do something bad. So, for example, this is going to be a learning curve for some of you, man. And if you don't know already, well, you're not old enough. Or maybe you're just ugly. It's okay to be ugly. You know how many ugly people nowadays in 2026 are making so much money? If you're ugly, all you have to do is make the money and you get the girl. Shout out to all of you that know what's up. If you're really ugly, you can make an amazing amount of money on social media. People they're fascinated with ugly people. And I gotta say, sometimes I see some of those videos and I rewatch them. Sometimes. Little short video, little 30-second video is a little bit weird. Why that guy just chug that Coke can, that Coke 1 liter, all of a sudden burp. He just burped like the whole freaking 20 seconds of the whole damn thing. He chugged the damn soda in 10 seconds. Why am I watching that over again? I don't know. Certified ugliest dude on the internet. Just did that. I don't know why I'm watching it again, but I'm watching it 3 times. Something I've been watching recurrently. It's weird. I'm going to say this. Instagram. By the way, before I even talk about this, you see what we have here? I'm going to put it up so you guys can see. Yeah, you see? Beautiful. If this falls, it's going to splash on my face. I hope it doesn't. But I know the ladies usually, they want me in pain. So I'm going to make sure to put it a little bit taller. What was I going to say? I don't even remember what I was going to say. All I know is that at this point of the stream, I'm just relaxing. I'm going to cook this up. Don't you worry. I'm going to cook it up. But I'm going to say this. We're 30 likes away from 100. We're 30 likes away from 100. In the chat room, Loud Furday. I can't see, can I? No, I can't. Loud Furday, he says, weak sauce. These whiskeys are so good. Why the hell is the people on Instagram pouring whiskey all the way to the top? What the hell's wrong with them? If any of you in the chat room pour your whiskey all the way to the top, I'm going to just say this right now. You're a certified, 100% certified baboon. All right? Don't be putting no goddamn whiskey all the way to the top. Drake, Drake the rapper from Canada, I taught him never pour it to the top. That's just a showboat kind of a thing. You don't want to be like LeBron James. Make sure when you're drinking high-end good whiskey, you pour low and you spin hard. Yeah, pour low and spin hard. There we go. Pour low and spin hard. You see? Pour low and spin hard. I taught Drake from Canada. I didn't teach him how to rap, but I taught Drake how to drink. And he drinks whiskey now in a Glencairn. Yes. Here we go. The drink's up. Let me just say this. Before any of you start judging me. I don't care if you guys judge me. I sleep naked. I don't care if you guys judge me. I sleep naked. That's not what I was talking about. I'm just talking about these. Anyways, sometimes I feel like I have Tourette's. These over here, I'm just going to say Jason Kane. I know Jason Kane just showed up in the chat room. He's one of our great ranchers. Yesterday, Edgar Romeo. Yeah, shout out to Edgar Romeo. Yes, he is the king of ranches when it comes to men. For the ladies, I'm going to say this. Who dat? Fuck it, 88. She's the queen of 2026 currently. Second in the thrones when it comes to the ladies, second on the throne of this year, 2026, has to go to April Neal. For the men, second on the throne for this year, right now, currently, I'm going to say this, on second place of this year. Right now, it's going to either Jay or Ryan Quinn. Two great supporters. Jason Kane's also there. Don't worry, Jason Kane's also there. But I remember my ranch, and I remember all of you that always send super chats. One thing you could do to help out this channel and help me out also, because I do spend money on a daily basis. I spend a lot of money on a month. What I want you guys to do, for any of you that are new here, do me a favor. Maybe hitting a like isn't enough. All I ask for some of you in the chat room, be part of the community on a daily basis, in the chat room on a daily basis. Every day is not the same day. My personality depends literally how tired I am. Today I have full force. I'm saying this, one thing I ask for some of you in the chat room, don't forget to get that membership. If you haven't got that membership, get the membership. Renew the membership. It's a great thing. You will be praised. You will be praised if you are, right? Cruising. Jay Cruz in the chat room. I see you. Anyways, Easy in this chat room. I do know that we had a YouTuber on here. His name is Easy Drinks. He has quite a lot of YouTube subscribers, and all the YouTubers watch me because most of them can cook, and I appreciate them for watching me. But we have to give it to the one YouTuber this year that really has helped us out. Beard Viking. Shout out to Beard Viking. He does stuff with wood. He's actually one of our newest ranches this year. He's making us, Jason Kane, he's making us a humidor this year. So Jason Kane, Beard Viking, he's making us a humidor this year. I don't know how to cut wood, but I know when I wake up with good wood, right? Point of the matter is Beard Viking. If you don't know him, you'll see him often in the chat room. He does super chat, and he does tend to tune into these streams. Huge shout outs to him, and huge shout outs to his raccoon that he has. His name is Hillary. I named the raccoon. He has about 280,000 subscribers, and we shouldn't be at where we're at on subscribers, but it just takes a little bit of time. Organically, I'm going to say we have the possibility to be a huge channel, the biggest channel in the world, and we are the number one trending when it comes to food. We are the number one trending when it comes to whiskey. We are the number one trending when it comes to burr. 2026, it's going to be a roller coaster, but I hope you guys follow me. You see what I mean? I didn't hold, no, wait a minute. I'm just drinking this now. I just drank this like this. Doesn't taste the same. Let me show you how to drink beer. All right. It doesn't taste the same. Okay, so we're gonna do this hand motion. Shout out to all of you. Do this hand. We're 20 likes away from 100. 20 likes away from 100 likes. Do this hand motion. Bam. Put it right here. Bam. Put it right here. And drop it back. Let it go to the dome. Well, that's the way to drink that. That is fantastic. Wow, that's good. All right, so which Four Roses We're gonna start eliminating some for roses. Let's start eliminating some for roses. Whoops. Okay, we had 3 for roses. OBSF, OESO, and this one is OBSQ. OBSQ. OBSQ, I think it has to get the hell up out of here. Before we do the selection, I gotta say, I think this one's better than this. This is $15. This is $115. Before I even say, sometimes you have to know, man. Do I dump her? Do I dump my girlfriend? Or do I not? And this is what you gotta do. Oh man, smells like she hasn't been taking a shower. Shit. Why she hasn't been taking a shower? Maybe she's losing interest in you. I think that's might be what it is. Damn. Let's see. Let's talk to her. Yo! If she talks back like she's real nasty, it's time to dump her. Shout out to the man. There we go. We'll teach you a little bit of learning curve. Let's try this out. That's out of the way. Dumped her. Now, I'm not going to say it's bad, but I enjoy a $15 whiskey more than that whiskey. There's just something about that one that to me, what did it have? Now, I'm tasting some of these flavors, yes. I can tell you all the flavors I'm tasting, but it's easy to just do this floral spicy. It doesn't have fruit on here. Sometimes you need a little bit of a certified pump. It has no fruit at all. And to me, it just kills me to know that it has no fruit. All right, for all of you, this is what we're going to do. It's time for me to start cooking. You probably wondered, Reaper, how are you going to cook if you're not going to be cooking? My man, it's called smoking up your salmon. This salmon is going to be smoked up beautifully, but here's the technique. Okay, here's the technique. You see that? Good. You see that proudly. I'm glad. Using a fence on here with this. You will be putting this salmon, and let me tell you, I'm just going to picture it in your head. Shout out to all of you, you're hypnotized. I am the Reaper. I'm about to tell you how to do this salmon. You will be putting this in a fence. Repeat after me. You will be putting this in a fence. You can buy these little fences at your local store. Okay? And at the end of the day, not only are you going to be buying at a local store, you need olive oil, what I told you to do. Olive oil, the bottom, the skin. Olive oil, the bottom, the skin. Salmon has a lot of fat. Right? Salmon has a lot of fat. But don't let it steer you away, just like a Latina girl. You know the Latinas, they're crazy, loco. Be careful the Latina you get to. Her booty might be too spicy, and you might throw up. So, again, don't get fooled by this. Just because it has a lot of fat doesn't mean you can put it on the barbecue, and it'll just come off. No. This isn't Wagyu. This is fish. When you pull this off, the skin might come off too. So, you're going to be putting olive oil like I showed you. I'm going to cover my balls when I get up because some of you be looking, man. Big balls I got. Point of the matter is, seasoning is beautiful. You're not going to put this over the charcoal. Okay? So, I'm going to give you an example. Your barbecue is this, right? Say it's this whole thing. I've taught you guys how to cook before, but say, just an example. Your barbecue is this whole goddamn shit right here, right? You're going to be use it, whatever barbecue. If you have a square barbecue, that's fine. If you have a circle barbecue, same thing. Cut it in half. Mentally cut it in half. There's a line in your barbecue, right? Just like there's a line here, right? There's a line right. Oof. There's a line right here. Cut it in half. You can cut it in half like this or like this. Anyways, I confused you there, huh? No problem. You're putting the charcoal on one side. You do not put your charcoal in the whole barbecue. Do not put the charcoal in the whole barbecue. It's going to be only on one side. You allow that heat to get up to 275 to 300 degrees. All right, 275 to 325 degrees. The max that you should be smoking this up is 375 degrees in your barbecue. All right. Anyways, you're going to put this salmon. You're going to put this salmon away from the charcoal. It's going to literally be far away from the charcoal. It's not going to be on top. There's not going to be charcoal on this. The charcoal is going to be way away from it. You also drop in, this is what you're going to do, drop in 2 bricks. This is for all of you that have a charcoal grill. Drop 2 bricks of cherry wood and a little sparkle of apple wood. Okay? Now you guys heard that. All right? Now you heard that. Well, I'm going to do it. Temperature on this, you're aiming for 145. Okay? 145. 145. You will not be putting this over the charcoal. You heard it right here. You're not going to put this over the charcoal. Okay? This goes over the charcoal. Yes, 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 yes. That will go over the charcoal. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. But currently, I'm doing different on here because some of you, I'm going to say this. You know what? I'm doing it right. My streams are amazing. Let me get the hell up. Don't zoom into these balls because they're big. Oh, zoom. Matter of fact, I have to put this down. Damn. Settle it, settle it, settle it. Settle it, settle it, settle it. Settle it, settle it. Anyways, here, let's move this over here. Boom. You guys can see. Thunder. Can somebody tell me the song? I don't even know why the hell that song popped in my head. Settle it, settle it, settle it. All right, let me put some. So I'm going to be using, I don't know if you guys can see. Bang, bang! You guys see? Let me know if you guys can see. I don't even know if you can see. Settle it, settle it, wait. And then, by the way, I have the option to use hickory wood, but you don't want to use hickory wood. Okay? Don't use hickory wood. Apple wood. Settle it, settle it, settle it. thunder, feeling thunder. Lightning with that thunder. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put just one. I'm gonna put one. That's too much. I'm just gonna put one. So I'm gonna take one out. I'm just gonna put one. Here's the main thing for some of you watching. All right, for any of you who have sent super chats, if anybody sent super chat recently, my bad, I didn't see it. Okay, when it comes to the medley, you're gonna be using this butterfly catcher. Okay, this is the butterfly catcher you're gonna be using for your medley seafood. You're probably wondering, why the hell am I gonna use a butterfly catcher? Well, don't go to the dollar store to find this. But it's literally for you to cook and move around. Remember, when you're on the grill, oh, it's smoky out here. I could smell that smoke from a mile away. I use one brick of cherry and a couple sparkles of. By the way, we're gonna get us. Well, let's get us a little bit closer. This is blasphemy. I'm too far away. This is blasphemy. It's blasphemy. There you go. All right, for all of you, let's just say this. Boom, boom, bing, bang. Okay, there's a lot of smoke. Okay, so what I use mainly on the stream has been both of these, right? My salmon is there. So, salmon, I'm going to give it about 30 minutes. We take note. So, for some of you, 8:50 should be the time. 8:50 should be the time, but for me, it should be 8:55. For me, it's because I'm 5 minutes ahead on my watch. All right. 8:55. All right. Which one did I take off the stream? Was it this one? Yeah. OBSQ. All right. So these are winners. So far, these are winners. I gotta figure out which is the best one. While I'm waiting for my salmon, my asparagus should have turned off already. You could do your asparagus inside. You do your asparagus inside. Somebody says over here, Reaper always with the best crotch view. Thank you so much. Who's that? Who's that in the chat room? Let's drink this up. You guys like that? You like that? You like that? I'm in my prime. You like that? You like that? You like that? I'm in my prime. Beautiful, isn't it? For the chat room, we are 12 likes. 12 likes away. We're 12 likes away from 100 likes on this stream. 12 likes away from 100 likes on the stream. I have officially pounded. I pounded a whole Estrella Jalisco. I love this. In the chat room, DT in the chat room says, DTA says, all pressed. You want that breast? I got black nipples. Oh, here. That's my favorite beer. Luis Ramirez. Luis Ramirez. It has to fold into one of the best Mexican beers. Has to fold into one of the best Mexican beers you could ever buy. The Mexicans don't even like this. If the Mexicans don't like this, that means that it's really good. By the way, before I do that, let's do right here one time. Iggy says, Pacifico has been my go-to lately. Iggy, I have a Pacifico in my refrigerator. I got my Pacifico in... Iggy, I have my Pacifico in my refrigerator. Pacifico is in the last place. Iggy, the only way Pacifico could make it to be number, like, close to this, if you get it in a can. Now, I'm trying my hardest to bring this into South Florida in a can. When it comes out in the can, look, I could reach out to the company and tell them I show this, and they're gonna love me. They're gonna love me. But I'm not here to simp out. I'm not here to shill. Estrella Jalisco. Look, if you send me $100,000 check, $100,000 check, this whole year I'll show this damn beer. This beer is beautiful. Oh, by the way, you gotta hold like that, right? Why you gotta hold like that? It's just, it feels like nobody's holding it. It feels like it's just like a ghost holding it, just pouring it in your mouth. Ridiculous. Iggy in the chair. By the way, Louis says, yes. Louis, get that membership, Louis. Get that membership, Louis. How to get that membership? Go to the channel, click join, get that membership. Your name will turn green. Over here, somebody says, I said that's Beast Reaper. Iggy says in the chat room, we need a top 10 Mexican beer. I'll tell you the top 10 Mexican beers. I tried all the Mexican beers, Iggy. I tried all the Mexican beers. This is number one. Okay, I'm going to say this right now off the rip. Off the rip. Number one. Corona Familiar is number two. Okay, Corona Familiar is number two. You heard that. Corona Familiar is number two. This is number one Mexican beer in the world. I'm going to say this. I'm going to rank it right there. Number two is Corona Familiar. Number three. This is where it gets a little bit weird. Number three, Modelo. Iggy. Iggy says in the chat room, member for 3 months. You see in the chat room, he sent a little message from our member Iggy. He says, shout out to the Reaper Crew. Reaper Crew, you guys are holding it down. You guys are holding it down. Thank you so much, Iggy. Shout out to Iggy. I see you, Iggy. I see you. Number three is Modelo. Okay, so number one is Estrella Jalisco, best beer, Mexican beer. Second one is, again, from Corona Familiar. It's all black. Number three, Modelo. Now, this is where it gets iffy. Number four, who the hell cares about number four? You care about number four? I don't give a fuck about number four. I don't give a damn about number four. Shout outs to Ice. Ice keeps your beer real nice and cold. I don't even want to tell you number three. Number three doesn't exist. I mean, number four doesn't. I don't even want to tell you number four. Number four doesn't exist. We don't give a damn about number four. Who gives a damn about the participant? Who gives a damn? Do you remember last place? I don't. Anyways, for all of you, look, man, I'm going to say this. 90 likes on the stream. You guys are awesome. 90 likes on this damn stream. 118 minutes. Super chats on here are, god dang, I'm going to say this, Super chats are a little bit mean. They're a little bit mean out here. A little bit mean. Oh, yes. So, by the way, I have the salmon on here. I should do. Oh, whoops. It's not going to take 30 minutes. Just so you guys know, I'm not going to take 30 minutes. It should take 15 minutes. There's 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left on the salmon. Ah, shit, that's good. Oh, shit. That's goddamn amazing. That's goddamn good. That's ranking into number one. Iggy, don't ever say 6'7" in the chat room. We don't got kids out here. This is an adult stream. No 6'7". You say 6'9", my man. Be a man. Say 6'9". This is amazing. Oh, yes, so barrel strength. Oh, yes, so barrel strength 10 years and 3 months. That's insanity. Insanity. That is so good. I have a water out here. I haven't drank the water yet. I might have to drink the water right now. This is so good that I have to clean my palate. I don't want the next whiskey to taste as good as this. Before anything, let me get my thermometer. Ladies, don't look at my balls. They're big, and I'm wearing some sweatpants. There's a song. Who sings that song? Do you like that? Do you like? Anyways, you need a thermometer. You need a thermometer. Yes, yes. You need a thermometer. Not a thermometer. A little temp gauge. A little temp gauge. Do you like that? No. Do you like that? Ooh, this salmon is looking nice. Whew. Salmon's looking beautiful. Oof. Shout out to anybody in the chat room that says future. Do you like that? You know what? We should start. How about we start doing an octopus? Maybe we should start doing an octopus. I want to make this salmon perfect, though. I want to make it so good that I just want to faint. I want to make it so good that I want to faint. That's how good I want to make it. Ooh, that's smoke. Do you like that? All right. Oof. Or this, or in the, oof. Makes me look like I have a belly. Holy shit. Do you like that? Hi. For all of you, again, this is going to cook fast. Yes, whatever I have there is going to cook fast, and this is going to be quick. Less than 15 minutes, probably 10 minutes. The clams and everything's going to cook real beautiful. I want to tune into my salmon. My salmon is getting cooked up real quickly on the minute frame. I got some time, a little bit of time, a little bit of time. My asparagus are ready inside. They're beautiful. My asparagus are ready inside. I mean, I think I wanted to wrap my asparagus with bacon, but the thing is, I forgot about the bacon when I left the store, and I said, you know what, freak it. Nobody gives a damn about the asparagus. I'm not going to show asparagus. Who gives a damn about? Currently, this is winning. Who gives a damn about the asparagus? Nobody wants to know about the goddamn asparagus. Makes your pee stink. Nobody gives a damn about asparagus. So I wasn't going to show the asparagus on here, so that's why I'm cooking it inside. But if you do end up doing some asparagus with this meal, and some mashed potato would be amazing, or potatoes with this, right? That's what I'm having. If you wrap your asparagus with some bacon, outstanding. Your piss is still going to stink, though, because asparagus, that's what it is. Asparagus tends to bring out some of those. By the way, why the hell did I left it over there. I don't have ADD. There's so much going on. I'm looking at this goddamn beautiful meal. I'm looking at this whiskey. This whiskey is beautiful. This whiskey is beautiful. I got another whiskey on the side, so beautiful. I got a beer out here. Where's the other beer? Oof, I got a little bit left of this beer. I mean, I have so many things. The king, Reaper's King out here. I got a stogie over there waiting for me. God. All I'm missing is women inside. Wait, no, forget about that. I had enough of the ladies. I invited the ladies already this whole week. That's it. I'm done with them. Done with them. Done with them. They pounded me yesterday. Gentlemen, sometimes, let's see this. I went to the doctor once. I thought I was getting pounded too hard, and the doctor said, you know what? It's because you're riding a motorcycle. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? My left nut was swollen. I thought it was because I was getting ridden all the time. It wasn't that. I like aggressive riding. My doctor said it's because I'm riding my motorcycle too much. There's too much liquid stuck in your balls. I said, how can that be, doctor? He says it happens to the people that do mountain biking, street biking, and if you have a motorcycle, that happens to the people with motorcycles too. As long as you are on a little bike, it can happen to you, he said. I said, damn, so I don't have any disease? I don't have any STDs? He says, no. Your nut is so swollen because you've been riding the motorcycle. It's not that you've been getting ridden. I said, cheers to that. So next time you want to join, what is it called? The French? Can somebody tell me what it's called? The French bicycle, what is it called? Olympics, what is it called? The French something. I'm going to give a shout out to the chat room if anybody knows what I'm talking about. The French, Neil Armstrong. The French something. It's with the bicycle. What is it called? Somebody tell me. Neil Armstrong was in it. The French something. The French bicycle something. The Tour de France. There you go. Who was there? Tater 3 Tato 63. There you go. Thank you so much. Never join. If you want some swollen balls, all right? Never join that Tour de France. If you join the Tour de France, I can guarantee you, your left nut or your right nut is going to be swollen, gentlemen. Ladies, you could join the Tour de France. I haven't seen a woman in Tour de France. Who the hell watches that? God, that's so boring. Tour de France, watching Tour de France. Who the hell watches that? I know my friend's into bicycle riding. He's a loser. He's a loser. He's a loser. How? Wow, who the hell watches Tour de France? Maybe I'm a loser because I used to wear the remember the yellow bands that Neil Armstrong released. Live strong, live strong. I wore that like when it first came out. I wore that. I paid what is it, $2? I paid for it in the Sports Authority. I paid for it. I wore it, and every time I wore it, I just felt so. I felt number one, man. I felt number one. You guys ever did that? I felt number one. Lance Armstrong. There you go. What the hell am I saying? Neil Armstrong. How dare me say Neil Armstrong? Neil Armstrong is the guy that says that he didn't go to the moon. God damn it. Thank you so much. Who was that? I got to give a shout out to Osberg81 in the chat room. Thank you so much for letting me know. Or maybe I'm just making believe that I don't know and I say something else so you could type. I don't know. Lance Armstrong. Shout out to Lance Armstrong. Joanne, renew the membership, Joanne. Joanne, this is 2026. No, I'm not going to say 2026. February 2026. Renew the membership. Don't forget to renew the membership, Joanne. It's a great thing. It shows that you love the channel. And for some of you, yes. Over here, JK says, Needle Armstrong. Lance Armstrong. Yeah, I had his band. It's like a yellow band. Let me look at the time. Ooh. This one's good, but I'm going to put this away. I think I drank more whiskey today than yesterday. No, yesterday I drank so much whiskey. I didn't drink a lot. Man, I don't even know what to say. Yesterday I drank a lot of high-end whiskey. High-proof whiskey. I was trying to get drunk and tipsy, and it wasn't working. It wasn't working, but I still slept good, yes? I still slept good knowing that I was in Bad Bunny. God. There's two people that I don't want to be. I don't want to be Lady Gaga or Bad Bunny, man. Hell no. I love being the Reaper, man. I love it. Okay, for all of you, shout out to all of you. Jason Kane, chat room. It's actually the end of the stream right now. We don't even have close to $100 on the stream. God, I'm so distraught. Yesterday we had a good amount of super chats. I believe $125 yesterday on the stream. Huge appreciation to Edgar Romeo K yesterday. Huge appreciation to K. Huge appreciation to all of you. And somebody sent a beautiful, amazing emoji in the chat room yesterday. That was wild. It's so good. It's so good. This is my baby. It's my baby. Let me check the salmon. Please don't look at my balls. Do you like that? Do you like that? Oof. Damn, this damn salmon's looking amazing. Gotta say, this salmon is looking intensely good. Wow. Gentlemen, you can't see it, but it's looking intensely amazing. It's looking good. Oh my God, I can see my neighbor naked. What the fuck? I just saw my neighbor naked. She always does this to me. What the fuck? That's not me throwing up because I saw her. I don't know why the hell she always be naked, man. That's not me throwing up. Just so you guys know. Here we go. We're going to do this over here. The salmon's looking nice. Looking good. Oh, the salmon's looking real nice. Do you like that? What the hell? What song is that? That's Future, but what song? What Future song is that? Do you like that? What Future song is that? Do you like that? God, this salmon's looking amazing. I can't wait to show all of you. I'm looking forward to it. I like the fact that you guys can see. It's too much work for me to go back and forth. And I'm smoking my salmon. It's like a, oof, I gotta, oof. Again, boom. Love it. Hit the like button. It's like I seen my neighbor naked already. She got a big booty. She got a stained booty, but it's okay. Big thick girls usually have stained booties, right? Shout out to all of you. Let's drink this up. Okay, so I like this format. The format that I have on these streams is you can't see me cooking. I started it this week. And for some of you that just tuned in, I'm doing this soon. But this is so quick. It's like this. Over here, you miss a super chat. From Kid, thank you so much. I got a super chat on here. Jake. Lost 4 bands in the Super Bowl. Rent money. Jake Ram. You see, this is what it is, Jake Ram. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, it's called gambling. Yes. It's called gambling, Jake Ram. For some of you, this is no financial advice. Super chat was from Jake Ram. It's called gambling. Sometimes you don't need to gamble, but the fact that you gamble, it's a fun thing. Yeah? Always put your money where the money is right. Yesterday, the money was right, honestly, with the Patriots, but they didn't win. That's just what it is. What you going to do, Jake Ram? Nothing you could do. Nothing you could do. You just swallow your pride. You're a man. Women, they don't do, women won't do this. Women, instead of jumping out a 2-story building, a 3-story building, they'll just suck anybody up. Jake, hope that never happens to you, that you have a woman and she said, you know what, I just lost a bet. I'm going to suck anybody up. Over here, Jake, thank you so much. Farm Kitty, man. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty, one of our great moderators. Right? Just don't let a woman control you, Jake. Anyways. It's good. I kind of feel, for some of you, yesterday, I drank high-proof whiskey. Why the hell did I not get drunk or tipsy? On the stream, I feel like I'm gonna sleep good. Let's drink this up. This thing is so loud. This thing is so loud over here. Oh, shoot! We're almost at 100 likes. It's a big thing. If you don't know, 100 likes. It's a big thing. It's showing me that I'm doing a hell of a job. When I get to 100 likes, that's it. I just start doing everything I need to do. Jason Kane, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. It says 100 likes. We got there. I want to make sure that some of you understand. April Neal, Jason Kane, Edgar Romeo, Who Dat, Farm Kitty, my ranches, all my ranches, AM, all of my ranches. I try my best to get to 100 likes. Once I get to 100 likes, the sky's the limit. And that's what it is. Somebody said in the chat room, kangaroo meat tomorrow. No, if there was any meat that I would have, it's gator meat. Gator meat, gator tail. Gator tail would be the thing. Jason Kane, thank you so much. Okay, so it's good. This is good. 102 likes on the stream. Keep hitting that like. And also, subscribe if you haven't. Don't lose this channel. The best channel you ever see in your life. This channel will change your life forever. Right? Everything I put in the internet will stay on the internet forever. In 2050, in 2080, in the year 3000, people are going to be watching me. Yes. Benchmark top floor. It's good, man. It's so good. What I have to say, man. April Neal says she lost a channel. What channel you had it on? You had it on QVC? Put it back on QVC. Over here, Jason Kane says gator is good. It's good. It's like salty, salty chicken. This is the best whiskey on the stream. There's a reason why it's low. OESO. OESO is the best whiskey I have on the stream. There's a comparison with two of them that might be the best. And OBSF would be one of them. Second place. First place. First place, OESO. OBSF, second place. Benchmark top floor, third place. OBSQ, last place. Okay, I'm going to give you the rankings. OESO, recipe. Again, if it doesn't say the recipe on here, you're not getting the right one. This is a private selection. Barrel strength. Barrel strength, barrel strength. Do not get flawed by the Four Roses. Do not buy the Four Roses. It's $40. This is $100. 100, 1, 2, 3. I paid $120. So that's $360. Plus the $15 says 20. Okay, what would I say? 120, 160. That's 360 plus 20. That's on the stream currently with the whiskeys, $380. $380 with these. All right. Last place, we don't give a damn about last place. Top floor, don't give a damn. And this one, I'm going to drink that one. I'm going to drink that one. Let me do this for all of you. Time to cook up this beautiful, beautiful meal. So again, I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be using this. But I got to figure this out, right? I got to figure this out. If I'm using this, my salmon, let me see the salmon. Salmon should be good. Should be good. I'm going to look at the salmon. Okay. I'm going to put this in a plate. Okay, so I'm going to get a plate. For the salmon, I'm going to get a wood blanket. For the salmon, I get a wood blanket. Okay. So let me do that. I'm drinking this. No, this is what I'm drinking. OBSF. Here we go. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yes, yes. Here we go. Damn, is that a Rolex? Hell no. Rolex doesn't use black. Here we go. Drink some. Here we go. Let's start putting this out here. Yes. Let's start putting that out there. Let's start cooking this up. It's going to be fantastic. Let's start cooking this up. What else I'm going to put on here? For the meantime, I can put some of those. You know what? If you guys see my bowl, so be it. Over here, XX, triple X, triple X, double X, plural. It says 1 month in the Reaper house. I'm crashing in tonight. Thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. Huge appreciation too. Plur. Thank you so much. Do me a favor, chat room. 104 likes on the stream. We're going to start doing this. Let's start cooking this beautiful, beautiful dish. Do you like that? Yes. Let's start doing this. I need to use gloves for this. Yes, I can hear it. Yes, you hear it. Wow. You can hear it. Beautiful seafood. But I do need some gloves for this. I'm going to use one glove. One glove. One glove I'm going to use for this. Yes. Do you like that? Damn, we got a fire going. That's good. That's what I want. I want a fire going. I want my beautiful seafood to start cooking up. I want my beautiful seafood to start cooking up. What I'm gonna do is, ho! Let me look. Oh, let me put my balls in place. In the chat room, chat house too. My chat room. We got a super chat. Here we go, super chat currently. Huge shout outs too. Yes, yes. Then 12. $20 super chat in this house. Over here, XX Plura. Plura. $20 super chat says, how do you afford all these meats? You expensive girlfriend. Yes, yes. I afford all these meats because, yes, I make money. I make money. And not only do I make money, you guys add to the stream and all the funds on every month go to the next month. You guys help me out so much. Big time. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just like the $20 super chat was sent from XX Plur. You guys send super chats. The bigger the super chats you guys start sending, the more crazier the foods are going to start coming out. I have a prediction. In a year, we're going to start doing insanely crazy amount of foods. Insane crazy amount of foods. Okay? So for the $20 super chat, huge appreciation. Thank you so much. Now, you know, over here, Cornish Box, $2 super chat. It says, you hear my barbecue? He says, what's the way, Reaper? What's the way? What's the way? Love him, British Army. Shout out to the British Army. Shout out to the U.S. Army. Yes, huge appreciation to the Cornish Box and XX. I'm gonna drink this up. You hear that barbecue? You're gonna see my nuts real quick. Ah. Let me see my nuts real quick. Oh, shit. You're going to see my nuts real quick. You hear that? Do you like that? You hear that, right? Do you like that? By the way, I just want to show you some of you. Okay? I'm going to just show you some of you. Oof. The salmon. Look at the salmon. It's not completely done. I need a little bit of time. The salmon's looking beautiful. It's smoked up. Ah, damn. It's looking beautiful, though. It's looking beautiful, that salmon. But it's not perfect. I need it to be smoked up a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I need it to be cooked up a little bit, just a little bit. I got another super chat. Turn on super chat. Turn on. Do you like that? Oof. Do you like that? Another super chat. Shout out to XX. By the way, I'm using gloves. Do you like that? Another super chat. Shout out to XX Plur. XX Plur with a $20 super chat. Do you like that? He says, by the way, XX Plur, if you keep it up like this for the months to come, that's how to get a super. That's goddamn how to get a ranch. Over here, Spoilers Reaper. You living the American dream. XXXX Plur. Thank you so much, XX Plur. You guys can live the American dream too. Let me explain to you something. Let me explain to you something. I don't even know why the hell I put this. I feel like I have soldiers out here. I got street soldiers. If you're watching me and you're enjoying the stream, ladies and gentlemen, you could do what I do. Never put any of this on credit card. Pay it cash. Some of you get paid on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. You can buy some of the things that I buy. I'm showing you how to cook. Enjoy. Be the king. You the king. Who's king? Reaper's king on this chat room. WWRD. What would Reaper do? Well, Reaper over here, I buy the things that I want. Okay? I don't care what the hell other channels do. The other channels stink. You know why all the channels stink? Because they're trying to figure out what it is for all of you. They do videos. Who the hell cares about videos? Who the hell cares about videos? Live streams is where it's at. And on the stream, XX Plural. See how I say XX Plural? I show you the best stuff. I show you everything, man. Is Plural woman? No, Plural is officially the king on this stream. Right? On the stream, we're at $65 on this stream. We're $45 away from $100 on the stream. We have 107 likes on the stream. What more do I ask for? It's a Monday. You guys all work tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow. I can work whenever I want to. I can work whenever I want. Should I work tonight? I can work whenever I want to. Some of you like, oh, this guy sells drugs. No. Let me check my goddamn medley seafood. I'm gonna show you my nuts. That was ugly. That was ugly. Oh, so you gotta go like this. You gotta go like this. That was ugly. That was like, I was ugly, man. That was like, what's the guy? That was ugly, man. I was like, what's that guy? That was like that guy. What's the guy? That Weinstein guy. Oh shit! I left my glove over there. I was like that Weinstein guy. So you like Amy Weinstein? How dare you say Amy Weinstein? No. By the way, shit. Beauty. XX Plur. Do you like that? XX Plur. Do you like that? Woo! I need to cook for my family, man. My family doesn't never want me to cook for them. My family never wants me to cook for them. You know why? Because they feel like, I'm going to tell you, my family never wants me to cook for them because they don't want to clean the dishes. What the hell are you talking about? You clean the dishes every day. What's the difference? That's crazy, right? Can you guys believe that, gentlemen? My own family doesn't want me to cook. Because they gotta clean the dishes. What the hell are you doing on your spare time, Eden? What are they eating? Microwave pizza? How dare them say that? How dare them say that? What are they eating? Microwave pizza? Straight up. It's crazy work. The salmon's ready to go. Do you like that? Woo-hoo-hoo! Over here, XX Plura. XX Plura, he must have been betting on the Seattle Seahawks. XX Plura. XX Plura, $20 super chance. It's addicting, isn't it? It's addicting. Over here, XX Plura says, do you like the blood? Plural. It says over here, before I read that again, $20 super chat. We're $20 away from 100. $25 away from 100. I'm going to read that again, okay? I'll read that one more time. Super chat. Shout out to the super chat. I'm going to read that again. By the way, I didn't know that my seafood leaked. This is a good stream, isn't it? God, this is a good damn stream. Okay. For all of you, X-Explorer, you know how to hold it. Do me a favor for any of you that are new, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. X-Explorer. This is over here. I'm retired too. Thank you so much. I'm retired too. Oh, it's me and you. We both retired. Yes. Over here. What kind of sound effect is that? That's the sound effect of Forrest Gump's girlfriend. Anyways, here we go. Astray, let's go. Oh, God. Let me do this one time. Let me read that over here. $20 super chat again. X-Explorer, man. Holy Lord, X-Explorer. This is not the best whiskey. OBSQ. No, it's not. The best whiskey is OESO, barrel strength, okay? X-Explorer. Damn. And if you want to get a cheap whiskey, April Neal knows what time it is when it comes to. I'm going to read this super chat again. $20 super chat. Do you like the blood, plural. As he said, do you like the blood, plural? God damn. Another super chat. Woo! Another super chat. Over here, XX. $20 super chat. Before I do that, okay? I'm going to read the super chat. I'm going to read the super chat soon. I don't want my seafood. Ooh. That was ugly. God, that was ugly. How dare me? Uh-oh. And when I'm gonna eat my stride. I'll read the super chat soon. Let me focus on this real quick, plural. Holy crap, that salmon is not ready yet. There's no fucking way. There's no freaking way. The salmon. There is no way, but that salmon's not ready. Holy shit. It's okay. I don't want to poison myself, so you're not going to poison yourself, but you got to make this salmon perfect. The salmon's not ready. I got to tell, I have to be honest. I got to be honest. I'm not flaking around. The salmon is literally not ready. It's at 125. We're 15 points away from it to be ready. Matter of fact, 20 points. 20 points. 20 points. 20 points away. The salmon's not ready. Sorry to say, I'm aiming for 145, and you already know what time it is. Over here, super. Oh shoot! Well, now I could have this, right? Look at this. This is goddamn beautiful. Oof. Over here, let me read the super chat. Shout out to plural. We made it to 100. $100. We made it to $100. You have no idea how much. You don't know how much. Like, it just helps to know that we made it to 100. You have no idea. Over here, a super chat, $20 super chat. Plural, XX plural. He says, read retires Young's message. We got a veteran reaper. Let me read it. Young retired. Thank you, plural. You're killing it on the appreciation. Let me read this over here in honor of retired. Cornish Box in the chat room too. Shout out to Cornish Box. He's another retired veteran. Let me look at the message. Retired. Cornish Box. Shout out to Cornish Box. How big was the message? Let me see the message. Must be big. Let me look. I can't find the message. Retired young. I'm trying my hardest to find the message. Retired young. I'm trying my hardest. We give a huge appreciation to all the veterans on the stream. You have no idea how much I appreciate all my veterans. Let me have this. Oh my God. That is insanely good. Man. Over here, Super Champ. Cornish Box. Love the Americans, and my British Army brothers. Huge appreciation. And I'll also say, retired young. Let me read this, okay? Retired young says, thankful for our next generation of warriors like you, both domestic and our amazing allies. Thank you so much. Huge appreciation to young, retired young. Retired young, if you say anything in the chat room big, I will read it. XX plural, I'm going to say this. Some of you don't know, but we have a lot of retired veterans that do watch us. They want a little bit of this. Oh, man, wait a minute. I'm trying. Wow. That's good. Only thing I'm not looking forward to is these clams. These clams I'm looking forward to. XX plural, thank you so much for the appreciation on the chat room. The salmon, it's almost ready. A couple minutes left. The salmon was at 125. I need to get it to 145. Okay? I need to get it to 145. I could eat it like this, how it's 125, but I don't want it like that. 145, 135. That's all it is. All right? XX Plural, thank you so much, XX Plural. Hey, let's go up. Let's have this. For the meantime, so good. I'll put a little bit of butter on here. A little butter on here or some hot sauce would be insanely good. We'll have some of these. 145 is overcooked. No, it's not. 145 is all out. I'm aiming for 135, 145. Let's check this. Let's check the salmon. The salmon. I'm gonna show you guys. Time for me to take it out. Oof. See, that's too much. That's too much on the stream to show. Oof. Oof. Smoked up. I want to make it perfect, this salmon. Let me see. Testing the salmon. Testing that salmon, boy. Testing that salmon, boy. 120. Let's go up higher. 125. 125. 125. 135. 136. 136. We good, baby. 136. We good. We good. What I'm going to do is, we good. What I'm going to do is, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to char one of my, oof, I can't char this one. Damn. I could. I'm going to char just one of my salmons. My other salmons are smoked. I'm not going to char these other salmons. You know what? I should char two salmons. Ooh. That one's charred, nice. This one's charred too. Let's do this. Let's put this on here. Shout out to my chat room. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me. XX Plural. You guys like, what the hell is it covering his jugs? Because they're too big, man. They're too big for the screen. Woo. Wow, the skin. It came off the skin. Wow. That's good. No problem. I think the lower the skin's there. Ooh. Oh no. I got a couple of pieces that are starting to fall apart. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Damn, there's a couple of pieces starting to fall apart. Ooh. There's a couple pieces that are starting to fall apart. Chance all days to know what's up. Ooh, this one's starting to fall apart. Oh, this was melting. Wow, that salmon is melting off. This one's melted off completely. Oh, shit. I got another one that's melted off. Damn. Holy crap. I'm going to put the ones that are melted off at the end. Holy crap. Whoa. That's good. At least I could try it. Wow, man. Let me show you. So far, it left 2 pieces of skin. That's good. I did a couple of them, right? Oof. So far, this is, honestly, this is looking real nice. Let's put this over here. Have a little bite of this. Ah. Real good. On the stream, we're at 100. On the stream, we're at 100 and something. What is it? $108 on the stream on a Monday. 326 votes in the chat room. Let me see what the 126 votes had voted. $126 votes. Which is your favorite fish to eat? 43% says salmon. 20% said tilapia. Whoever said tilapia, you got a sneaky ass booty. Over here, 90% says sea bass. Sea bass is my #1 favorite fish in the world. Okay, don't deny it. Sea bass is my favorite. If you haven't hit the sea bass, you're punk. Over here, tuna, 18%. Total amount of votes, 328 votes. On the stream, 177 minutes. 107 minutes on the stream. X-Explore! Biggest supporter on the stream. X-Explore, thank you so much. X-Explore in the chat room. He says, did you know it's hard to say the word rug? Rough. Did you know it's hard to say the rough? Twice in a row. Ladies, gentlemen, men, I'm going to leave you with the last word in the chat room because of XX plural. Okay? Gentlemen, tell your girlfriend to say rough 3 times. Tell your girlfriend to say rough 3 times. You know what it is. Tell your woman to say rough 3 times. Say rough 3 times. There you go. Say rough 3 times. Gentlemen, you know what time it is. You guys are amazing. Huge appreciation in my chat room for all the ladies that said rough 3 times. You know what it is. You got that whop. You got that whop. And for the men that has said, for the woman, ladies, don't say it that I didn't say it. But gentlemen, tell your wives, tell your girlfriends, say rough 3 times. Say it 3 times. I'm not going to say it, but say rough 3 times. Woo, 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 woo. Yes. Anyways, for all of you, 115 likes. Salmon's looking beautiful. You guys are amazing. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil when I get inside and a little bit of lime. Okay, a little bit of lime and olive oil I'm going to put. I'm not going to put it on the stream right now, but there you go, gentlemen. Tell your wife to say rough. Oh, she's going to say, what you want me to say? Say rough 3 times. How do you spell rough? R-U-F-F? No, R-O-U-G-H. Say rough 3 times. Shout out to all of you. You know what time it is? Yes, yes. You know what time it is? We're number one. Huge shout out to all of you, 117 likes on the stream. And before I end the stream, there's whiskey on the stream. Four Roses, oh yes, barrel strength. Single barrel strength. This costs $120. Hold your beer like this, because if you hold your beer like this, it's not going to feel like air. It's going to feel like. Plural. Thank you so much for the appreciation on stream. Wow. Put some lime. I'm put a little bit of salt more. Amazing. Oh, let me try this. Let me try the salmon. Let me try the salmon. That's the best salmon I've ever made in my life. Wow, the best salmon I've ever made in my life. Here we go. I'm going to do it one more time. Best salmon I've ever made in my life. I'm not joking. The best salmon I've ever made in my life. This is the best salmon I've ever made in my life. You could do it too. Rewind. Watch what I did on the salmon. You have to have a charcoal grill, cherry wood, apple wood, and officially, I'm just going to say this, amazing. $117 on the stream. You guys are awesome. Huge shout outs to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over the inner moon. You guys are awesome. XX Plural. XX Plural. Big sponsor on the stream. Thank you so much, XX Plural, for adding to the stream. You know what? That's how you get a ranch. Keep on doing those super chats for all of you watching. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Rip Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. You guys are awesome. Hit the like button, subscribe. And for all of you, God, the best damn salmon I've ever had. Damn! That's the best salmon I ever had in my life. Holy heaven, Jesus Lord. Huge appreciation to Jesus Lord. Without that, you know what? Maybe the world we would be living in a dinosaur world, Jurassic Park. How many of us would be eating? I don't know. Maybe I'd be eating for my T-Rex. You know, I'd fight a T-Rex. Shout out to all of you. You guys are awesome. Reaper signing out. Hope you like the stream. We stream every single day. We're the number one stream on YouTube when it comes to everything you just saw. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Hit the like button. I'll see you soon. Reaper signing out. XX Plural. I see you. I'll see you all soon.